So, if you saw part one, we talked about the quick way to screen a deal using the 1% rule. Now, let's take a look at the second and more important way investors actually evaluate real estate investing. So, if you've been thinking about house hacking or wanting to diversify your investments, this is the part that helps you make smarter decisions. And it's called the cap rate. And I promise it's not as complicated as it sounds. So here's the easiest way to think about it. What kind of return is this property actually giving me? So instead of just looking at rent and price, now we're factoring in income, expenses, and how the property really performs. Most solid residential investments fall somewhere around 5 to 8%. Now, here's where it gets interesting. A lower cap rate usually means stronger appreciation over time and a more stable area. A higher cap rate usually means more cash flow right now, but sometimes has a little more risk associated with it. So now you've got two lenses: the 1% rule, is it worth looking into? And the cap rate, is this actually a strong investment? And this is where people get stuck. They think they need to find the perfect deal that checks every box. But is that reality? No. You're choosing between cash flow now or growth over time. And if you're house hacking, you might be totally okay with a lower return on paper because your living expenses are covered. That's the part most people overlook. So if you're thinking, okay, but what would this actually look like for me? Here's the easiest next step. Just message me cap rate, and I'll walk you through a real example in your price range so you can see exactly how this plays out. Because once you see it on a real deal, that's when it really clicks.